YouTube, I think I owe you guys a video. I haven't made a video since the start of last year when we started the trip in the bus. I want to thank all 900 followers that have subscribed to the channel because you want to see another video. I'm grateful for every single one of you guys that click subscribe because it tells me I'm doing something right. It tells me you guys want to see another video. So this video, I'm going to give you an update on today, an explanation as to why I haven't made any videos, maybe a bit of a recap on 2024. We'll throw some of the footage that I have gotten over the year in there so I can tell you about it and we can show you about it, and an expectation on what's to come for the future, like the channel, myself, what's going on. And we're gonna go on a little adventure. We're out at Glasshouse Mountains. I found a little peak. I just Googled a hike to go to. Slept here last night, woken up, and we're going for a hike today. And of course, it's raining. Anyway, morning coffee. So why haven't I made any videos this year? Well, to be honest, I've just been in my own way a lot. We haven't really been on the same page with the plan for life and everything, so everything's felt a little unsure, and I didn't know how to like talk about it, like what we're doing and where we're going and all that. Like our priorities weren't in order basically, and that just gave me a lot of blockages. Videos were like half done in the editing program and they were just sort of stacking up, and then I wasn't getting them out and I wasn't getting them done. At the end of the day, I was really just in my own way a lot, and anyone who makes videos and posts videos would understand, because it can be daunting to make a video and put it out there to the world. Anyway, we're back now and we're making a video, and I don't care how it goes or how it looks, the goal is just to post it. So that's why I haven't made much videos in 2024, but it's all going to change for 2025. We're going to get out here a lot and just create. The clip's broken. But here we go, 2024. I want to fill you guys in on what we did so I can throw some footage over it and show you. 2024 was still the year that we moved into our bus, finished building out our bus, and started our travels in the bus. It was a pretty awesome year, to be honest, looking back, and I need to show you guys what's going on. Oh yeah, all right, let's get it. So, end of 2023, we quit our job. We quit our jobs, pulled the kids out of school, we sold all our shit, and we got going on our trip. That's where we are, this place. I guess it starts December 6, 2023. I finally got my ACL knee surgery done the day we were moving out of the house and moving into the bus. So the final day of cleaning our house to rent it out, I spent in day surgery in the hospital while Tara finished off cleaning up the house and like just doing the final things. We had it all pretty much done, but then she finished it off. It was wild. So I spent a couple of days on my mum's couch just while my leg was super swollen. And then pretty much once I could walk decent, I was back in the bus, and we stayed on the Goldie for about a month or two over Christmas, hung out with family, and then we went on our first cruise. We figured, what an awesome way to have a holiday. Repay my mum too. I shouted my mum the cruise, and that was just a way to repay her. We'd sold our property, we'd done something huge. She helped us get started in property, and we sold one of our investments. We made some money to get us started on our trip. So a big thing for us was to repay her, and we surprised her with booking her and her partner a cruise, which we all went on together. So we may have booked them the cruise, but they were coming to Nanny for us, right? That was a fun time. We really just wanted a holiday that we could like relax finally. We hadn't had a holiday since like 2018. I never thought I'd go on a cruise, but it was awesome. We had a great time. So after the cruise, we jumped back in the bus and we went down to Southwest Rocks, where we house sat, my dad's house, where he took off in his caravan, and we got to finish our bus. So I had my work trailer there full of tools, the last of our belongings all sitting in the trailer. We were able to spend about 2 months there, finish the bus. I did all the water tanks, I built the shower, I built the bed, finished off everything and got going, which was awesome. So the bus is done and we've started our trip. First stop was Easter, a long weekend with all the family and friends down at our family property, which was just south of Sydney. So we pretty much skipped from Kempsey all the way down to near Goulburn. I wanted to spend like a long time there, so we did Easter. We spent a couple of weeks there, and we were meant to go sort of just travel the coastline, but then a short-term job opportunity came up. So I did 6 weeks working in a digger We had a second car that we kept, the little red Corolla. It was on its last legs, so that little bit of work I did for 6 weeks, we pretty much spent all that money on buying Tara a new phone. We changed out the red car for another red car, and I got a new laptop. Another challenge I had all year with making videos was the laptop. So the digger work finished and we went back to the property, we got all our stuff and we packed up the bus and we left. What happened there, Sage?
So she said the bus went in there and it got stuck and we did it to sleep in the shed. I was really scared.
And we went and done a few weeks driving down the southeast coast of Australia. Some of my favourite spots through there were like Narooma, and we went pretty much as far as Eden.
Oh, das ist hier.
Eden was absolutely beautiful. I love it down there. After we travelled the southeast coast for a couple weeks, we shot back up to Goulburn, picked up our second car that we sort of just left in Goulburn. Tara went up to Cairns to visit her sister. Mum's off. I shot down with the girls. What have we got here?
Bubble Trimmels.
To start our snow season in Perisher. So we went down, we stayed at a farm that we had already organised. Eventually Tara got down there and we started our snow season. Now the snow season was amazing. It felt like the soul was coming back into me because it had been so long since we'd been on the snow. My kids were growing up, they still hadn't even really seen snow. Like we took the older one when she was like 2 years old, but now she's older, we needed to get her back on the snow. Honestly, it was like, as shit as the season was as far as snowfall, it was just such a good time to be on the snow. I didn't care about nothing other than just being there. Like, it was the best. At this point too, my knee was about 6 months healed from the surgery, and against all advice, I went and done the snow season anyway. I just took it really easy and listened to my body, did what needed to be done, and we got through it. After the snow season, we shot back up to Sydney, parked the bus up at Mum's place, where my brother still lives. Actually, we dropped the bus off to a mechanic and then jumped on a train, got to the airport and shot over to Bali. Bali was awesome. This is our first room. Do you want to show us around? This one's called the Treehouse. You like it?
Where's the tree?
This is called the Treehouse.
No, I wanted to climb a tree.
Look at the jumper.
Bloody wet.
Do you want a taxi?
Woo! Oh, it's okay, we've got this. just show you guys the situation here. Ready? The big bag with all this. And we're heading to the boat.
Bloody good. Catch up later. Yeah.
Alright, all aboard.
Black. Should I do black? Black?
Mhm.
Black.
So after Bali, we got back. We had plans to sort of jump back in the bus and head down to Tasmania for the end of the year, spend Christmas together. Pretty much after Tasmania, we were going to try to wrap up Australia and get overseas like we've planned all our life. I've literally designed my life to get to this point in my early to mid 30s to start traveling the world again. And it's sort of been my whole purpose up until now. It was the whole reason I chased wealth through property. It was my complete why I worked so hard, why I never had a holiday, why I was so focused on what we were doing to build the portfolio was purely to get back to traveling the world and experiencing life. That's what I wanted to do, and I always voiced it. For Tara, I don't know if it was always there or if it faded away, but we sort of came to a point where we were just on different pages and we weren't aligned so much anymore. When it rains, it pours, hey? So after Bali, we got back, got our bus from the mechanic to find that the 2-inch lift that I asked for was a little bit high. Should have just went back to standard. Now it looks like a monster truck in the rear. But that's all good, it keeps the bike at the back nice and high. But we found that we left some chicken in the fridge in our rush to get the bus and the mechanic and then get to the airport.
Yeah.
Slammed the fridge shut and said, oh, it'll be all right. It'll stay on, there's solar, there's a battery. Didn't plan for the fridge not to stay on. Didn't check the freezer. There was a little bit of chicken in there and it just made a mess. But we got that sorted. So we then changed our plans from Tasmania and went back to the Gold Coast, where we unfortunately ended our relationship and separated. So that's the current reality we are working through. All of those future plans to travel the world and everything that I wanted to do has evaporated, and now we have a whole year of rebuilding, basically. That's the plan. How do I get up there? I want to stand right there. I never thought I'd be this honest on in a video and share it, but that's the whole goal this year. Is I don't want to hold back, so I want to get this out there, get it off here, tell you guys what's going on, so that when I start making videos, you know what's happening, and I don't have to feel like I'm hiding anything. I can just share it with you. Because for 2025, I still have some adventures planned. I have a lot of growth planned. I have a lot of rebuilding to do that I'm excited for this journey. I'm not, you know, I've allowed myself the time to sort of go through, to ride these feelings that, you know, you're ultimately going to have. And now, as I stand here in the rain, drenched, I definitely feel ready to make this video, to post this video, to make a lot more videos, and to just embrace life this year. I have a lot of physical challenges that I'm going to get through. I have an online business that I've just started and I want to grow. I have 2 daughters that I want to give a lot of time and attention to and work on. Really want to work on them. So 2025, we got some work to do, and I'm going to bring you guys along with me as much as I can. Look at the size of this guy. I love how they climb the trees. All right, we're back at the bus. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Let's bring on 2025. It's gonna be a shit show. Let's go.